Hi, Kelly Eckholt here to update you with the key events of the week. So this week we saw some mixed data, which is pretty much what we should expect to see at the turning point of the cycle. Quite positively, we saw some quite strong retail spending data for December, where spending went up by 2% for the month, which is the strongest monthly outcome we've seen since early 2022, when COVID restrictions were released. There's nothing like a few interest rate cuts and some lower petrol prices to open up the wallet as we run into Christmas. More neutrally, we saw house prices rise for the third time in the last 4 months, but the trend there is hardly stellar. But at least it is better than it was before August, when the Reserve Bank started cutting interest rates. A bit more negatively, we saw sentiment in the services sector tick down a bit, and that's consistent with our growing view that it looks like activity in the fourth quarter of last year was still pretty weak. We also saw the release of the Q4 CPI this week, and inflation there came in bang in line with expectations at 2.2% for the year. We did see declining non-tradable services sector inflation, and we also saw that import prices stopped falling. In aggregate, these are the sort of trends that I'm expecting to see over the balance of 2025. A rebalancing of inflation, which leaves aggregate CPI inflation pretty close to 2%. Obviously, the other big event that we had this week was the inauguration of Donald Trump in the US presidency. There's no immediate implications there for New Zealand, but please watch this space. I'll be back to update you again next week.